So, do you think we're a living expression of our culture and our ancestors? Would you agree?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a big part of who we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've inherited so much.
So much. Right. Yeah. And a lot of that is scarcity mindset. There would have been a lot of scarcity, and perhaps that feeds into evolution, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you die.
Yeah. So you have
then.
to. Yeah.
Less so now.
More forgiving. Life's more forgiving now.
Yeah.
In a lot of the world, but back then it was pretty hard.
Pretty hard. A lot of death at multiply early ages, childhood deaths.
Yeah.
People not making it past 20, 30 or 40.
Yeah. Like generation after generation after generation, going back to the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Where people would have just died at like 30. Yeah. But we're here, so is that not a huge expression of abundance that all your relatives and ancestors back to the dawn of time had enough to nourish them that we got here?
It's quite a place to get to. Yeah,
it's a lot of abundance, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, some there wasn't, and they died.
Yeah.
But for us, there has been that line of abundance.
So there's a lot of abundance.
Or sufficiency.
Yeah.
So in some instances they would have struggled, but there was sufficient. But then when you add it all up across the whole time frame, then it's abundant.
Yeah, it'd be awful to go back to some of our ancestors that were starving and go, this is abundance.
Yeah. No. So there's sufficiency at some points.
Yeah.
And certainly now there's abundance.
Yeah. So do you think it could just be with the lucky ones?
I personally buy into that.
Yeah, me too. It's like so many of our ancestors will have died on the way, right?
Yeah.
But then does that mean we're abundant? Luck is abundant, type of abundance perhaps?
For us.
Or our genes and our conditions, environment, was that abundant, but the people that died wasn't? I mean, that's a big question. Is luck abundance? That might not have an answer, by the way.
And can it vary? Does it have to be abundant for everyone? That's the thing. If you're unlucky, then okay, sorry. If you've had multiple generations of really poor luck, misfortune, or tragedy, then that doesn't mean that there's not immense abundance for others.
Yeah.
And it's still a good point that when you compare across centuries or millennia, we still objectively have a lot more now than there ever has been.
Yeah. Our ancestors would, if they could see where we are now, they would see we're pretty abundant to their standards.
Yeah.
That how old we are living to.
It wouldn't make much sense of how we're going about our lives.
Yeah, they'd be like, what is going on? Like, they probably wouldn't be able to choose what to eat because there'd just be so much choice. Not. They'd be like, there's more than just potatoes or something?
Or turnips back here
oats.
On these aisles.
Yeah, crazy.
Just illnesses too. The abundance of ideas, I always keep coming back to this. I think that this is particularly the last 30 years. Prior to that, I mean, as far as 1950s, 60s, 70s, really, if you wanted ideas, you had to go to a library and you had to get them from a book.
Yeah.
And if the book was out and someone had borrowed it, tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's specifically the last 30 years, the speed at which, should you want to, you can get those ideas.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make ideas as digestible as possible in the quickest way possible. So now you don't even, it was libraries in a book, then it was web pages where you have to read it. Now people who've read it will just digest it and informally talk about it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting more, the ideas are more, and then you can share your own and we can build upon the whole, it's crazy abundance.
But when there was scarcity, like, you probably would have picked an idea or a path and just believed it to be the path. Does that make sense? So I'm saying with an abundance of ideas, it can be a bit of an overload.
Yeah.
Or a bit tricky to know where to start.
The constraints of the situation can make it easier.
Yeah.
Because if you're kind of from a cobbler's family and those are the tools you've got, you're going to be a cobbler.
Yeah. And there's a story of like how someone went to a village to find the guru, and it wasn't the guru, it was just some bloke sitting under a tree.
Yeah.
And just because they believed so much into everything that he said, it worked. They had like a bit. This person had enlightenment because of
They
the belief.
placeboed it. They placeboed their own.
Basically, yeah. So we're on to belief here, but like coming back to like scarcity and abundance.
Yeah.
Like, but because our ancestors had sort of some scarcity mindset, some get up and go, something, that's a type of abundance. Okay. Paradoxically.